So Barbara, what brings us out here today?
So this is a temporary tent encampment that we're having today. It's only going to be until 7 o'clock tonight.
Okay.
But the reason for it is because we're trying to call attention to the state government as to, the homeless problem. We've asked several times for different proposals to be looked at and implemented, and we're getting nowhere. So we have to do an action in order to really call attention to what's going on. We have so many people that are living outside, and honestly, I don't know what we're going to do with all of them, because we need to save lives.
Yeah.
It's coming down to saving lives.
And, well, winter is coming.
Yes.
Right, so
Right.
people outside in the winter are definitely at
Yeah, we go through this every year.
Sure.
But this is even more catastrophic because of COVID, because of people being evicted from apartments.
Right.
Families, disabled, elderly are living outside in places that are not meant for human habitation. And we've got to stop this.
In years past, let's say
Pre-COVID, not even years past,
Mm-hmm.
the number of people who were forced out onto the streets was way lower than it is
Way
now.
lower, yeah.
You know?
I think it was 86. It's gone up 86% since January.
Since just this last January, this year. But
Before that, it had gone up quite a bit as well.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
But now we're at a point where we have to do something, and it has to be really bold.
when you talk to people who do
Services for the unhoused, do you find that they are straining themselves, like that they're at their limits?
They're out there. They're beyond their limits now. They don't have answers for people,
Right.
and I feel their frustration, because they want to give answers. They want to give them a place to stay that's safe,
Yeah.
and we can't even provide that.
I feel like sometimes we're on the cusp
Of having a permanent underclass of unhoused homeless people in Rhode
Yeah,
Island
that's-
that will never, if we don't do something really bold and decisive, we'll always have this, and we'll
Right.
always be dealing with these types of
Right.
issues. What do you think?
I think you're right. I think we will. We'll have people living in the streets for long periods of time,
Right.
and not being able to get a job, not being able to get services,
Right.
and then they get sick,
Yep.
and then they end up in the hospital, and then,
Sure.
we're going to have people dying on the street this winter
Right.
if we don't do something now.
And then with the eviction moratorium ending, we could see
More people
Even
on the
more.
street, even
Yep.
more. Like we could double this number again and be numbers like 1,000 people.
It's going to be outrageous. I mean, I know people are just living just on the edge,
Right,
and
right.
they're just trying to pay that rent, just trying to pay their utilities, and once
When you talk to people in the government, elected officials or other, do you feel that there's a sense of urgency there than when you talk to them? Or?
honestly, I don't. I
Yeah.
think that people feel, or state government feels, the services can be provided by the service providers.
Right.
And you can't keep putting it on them. The state government has to step in and do their job.
Right.
They have to take charge and put people in places to live.
Yeah.
We can't have people living on the street.
Right. Well, thank you very much. Is
You're
there anything
welcome.
else I should have asked? Or?
No, that's good.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right.